Okay, today I'm going to show you how to change your water filter to your house. I live in the country. I have a water well and a water softener, and then the filter for the whole house. So you'll use a filter that's recommended by the manufacturer. Usually if you open this up, you'll be able to see which one to get and replace. In addition to using the filter, you'll need a device such as this, which will help you. You just slide this up on the bottom to unscrew the filter casing. And then there's a ring inside of it that is rubber or something like that, and it's better to use silicone grease. Don't use plumber's grease because it will actually eat up the ring. So you'll see it's just a little container. Now I've already changed the filter, but I'm going to show you how to do it because I've got to go back in because I used plumber's grease and was told that I should use silicone. So going back in to fix it so it doesn't erode the ring. So this is how we do it. First, you want to turn off the water to the house from the well. So to my left is the well tank. This is the water comes directly into the piping. I'm actually going to open this up to let the water drain out of these pipes. And there's a little pressure valve up here at the top. And I'm going to push it just to make sure I release all the air pressure. You don't want to try to undo this and it pop off and knock you in the head. You can't really push this with your fingers, so I'm just going to use this little device and push down on it. And you can hear the water drains out a little bit better, but I'm just going to make sure that the water's pretty much all the way drained out before I try to remove this casing. And then, as I mentioned before, I'm just going to use this. I'm going to raise it, and then I'm going to turn it to the left to loosen it up. I need both hands, so I will do that real quick. Okay, so I took the filter out. You can see it's to the left of this casing. I also put a date on there. I think it's important so you know when you look at it last, if you don't remember when you installed it. Here is the ring at the top that I was telling you about. So what I'm going to do is use this blue shop towel and just get it cleaned really good, and then I'll put the silicone grease on top of it. Okay, that was pretty easy to clean off. You can see it's nice and clean here on the edges. Trying to get it to focus. And then down here it's got some of the plumber's grease. It is fine to have plumber's grease. Any kind of grease is good for here because it makes it easier to get on and off when you're installing. So I've got this area really clean because I'm going to put the silicone on here. This is actually how the rubber ring lays on it. So I don't really want the silicone grease to the plumber's grease to touch it, so it's nice and clean. And I will put the silicone grease on here, put this on top, put the filter back in, and twist it back on and turn the water back on. Okay, this is almost looks like petroleum jelly, but you should not use it. This cap is one that you pull off. I was trying to twist it, and when I pulled it off, it was kind of a mess. So you dab your finger in it and do like that to get it between, and then just run your fingers around the edges and just get it good and coated and just set it on top, and that's really all you need to do. Okay, you got the filter here. It's got a little bit of sediment on it, but obviously I have no water to rinse it off, and that's July 26th, so it hasn't even been in there a month, so it might be good every once in a while to check it. So I put it in there, and I'm just going to screw it back where that goes. So I put it back on, and then I'm just going to use my little tool here to kind of tighten it a little more, and I did, so that's good. So I turn it, in this case, to the right to get it on, and then the left to get it off. And I'm going to turn everything back on. All done. I hope this is easy peasy for you, especially for those ladies out there who don't have the help of anyone who knows how to do it, or a man.